Right, so let's get on this taste test because you guys always ask me to taste this on camera. So let's get right in here. Look at that on the inside, beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful, guys. Hey guys, it's the Keto King here, and I have a problem. I don't know what to call this keto recipe we're making today. Should I call it an egg, meat and cheese muffin? Or perhaps an egg, meat and cheese basket? Or how about a meat muffin? Really, I don't know, but what I do know, this is quick, easy to make, and absolutely delicious. So let's get right to this keto recipe. There's really only 2 ingredients you absolutely need to make this. One is a ground meat of your choice, and then some eggs. If you've only got these 2 recipes, you're able to make this recipe. Optional ingredients are some cheese, some spinach, and then spices of your choice. I'm going to be using some salt, pepper, some dried parsley, paprika, and some onion powder. That's it. Let's get right to this. Because this recipe is so fast to make, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit immediately before you even start making this keto recipe. And you're going to put in roughly 300 grams of a ground meat of your choice. I'm using ground beef here. I measured this on my kitchen scale. Highly recommend you guys get a kitchen scale. I'll put a link to one on Amazon in the description box below. Next, you're going to grab yourself another container and you're going to crack 4 eggs into this container. Right, give that a quick beat. You can use a fork or a little whisk that I have here. Alright, and then we're going to get these guys tasting really good. So first of all, we're going to add in half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of dried parsley, or you could cut up some fresh parsley, half a teaspoon of paprika, and then some salt and pepper to taste. I'm using pink Himalayan salt here, and then some coarsely ground black pepper. And then for the eggs, I'm just going to add in some pepper and again some salt in there too. But really, these spices is up to you. You can add anything you want in there. Get creative. Do what you think will be good for yourself. Give the eggs another stir after you put in the salt and pepper. And Dr. Keto King is in the house preparing for surgery. And then mix up all of the spices with your ground meat. This is a 12 muffin tray, but we're not going to fill up all of these, but you absolutely can. You can scale up or scale down this recipe to make as many or as little of these meat, egg, and cheese baskets. These are about 1 inch at the bottom worth of diameter and about 1.5 inches to 2 inches up at the top. But really any size will do. You're just going to have to adjust how much meat and how much egg you put into each of the containers. Firstly, you're going to need to coat the muffin tray. I'm using a non-stick spray. Yeah, you absolutely could melt some butter and actually just paint it on the inside. This is a little quicker and easier. We're just going to make 6 of these muffins, so we're going to divide this ground meat evenly between 6 of the muffin holes in this muffin tin. Then you're just going to have to, with your hands, which is why I'm using gloves here, is actually push down the ground meat into the bottoms of these muffin trays and try and make a nice coating around the side of each muffin tray with a nice hole in the bottom, because obviously the egg mixture is going to go in the middle. Alright, and this is what they should look like once you've pressed them in nicely into the containers. Nice round shape with a nice round edge and as hollow as possible in the middle. Obviously not making it too thin, otherwise it's going to break when you make it in the oven. Dr. Keto King is out of his OR now. And then we're bringing back our eggs. And you're simply going to pour these in the center. Now you want to try and keep the eggs within the actual meat that's surrounding it, like these ones. Like you'll see over here, I've gone a little bit too much and it's gone over the edges. Look, it's not going to matter for taste, it's still going to taste amazing, but it's just not going to look as nice if you've overfilled the meat cups with the egg. Now here again, it's up to you. You can get creative. You can put these in the oven exactly as is, and I can promise you these are going to taste amazing. Some options you can use is add some cheese. Just simply drop in some grated cheese into the middle, like that. Another option is to do some finely cut up spinach like I've got here, and again I'm just going to drop that into the middle. Really, the options are endless here, but I'm not going to get too crazy. This looks amazing for me, and I'm going to pop this into our preheated oven. Alright, and in she goes. 30 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, we're going to check it after 30 minutes to see how it's doing. After 30 minutes, whoa, these look good to me. Now I've let this cool down for just a minute or two. Really hasn't been that long. These things shouldn't stick, and they come out looking like this. Still quite hot, so I can't really hold it there, but if you can see how good that is, you got that wonderful meat at the bottom, beautiful egg on top, and whatever your toppings are. Here we got some spinach. I mean, how good does that look, guys? Here's a better angle for you guys to try and see this. Look at that, you got the beautiful meat at the bottom there, cheese on the top, egg on the top, your beautiful toppings there. You got the spinach on this one here. Guys, this is gonna be delicious. I cannot wait to try this. See, now with this one, I overfilled it with the egg, and you can see the eggs covered the bit of the meat at the bottom. But you know what? That's not gonna make a difference at all to taste. In fact, I think it's gonna taste perhaps even better. Doesn't matter. These are almost idiot proof. You can't really go wrong with these. Oh, it looks so good. Right, so let's get on this taste test, because you guys always ask me to taste this on camera. So let's get right into it. Look at that on the inside. Beautiful. Wow guys, that meat at the bottom with all of those spices we put in has got a really rich and deep flavor to it. I'm quite impressed with that. The egg complements that meat at the bottom really nicely. Oh, that is beautiful, guys. Really, the beauty of this recipe is not that it's actually something amazing or any novel and new idea, but that this is going to be amazing for your keto prep. I find the most difficult eating a low carb lifestyle is to have lunches. And what do you do for those lunches? This will be amazing for lunch. Make a whole bunch of these at home and take them to work for you. Pop them in the microwave, heat it up for a few seconds, and you are away for your lunch. You could also pair this with a wonderful salad that will make a great meal. Or you know what, just eat 2 of these on their own and I think you're gonna be absolutely great. Again guys, I'm just loving these easy, quick keto recipes, and I'm really loving these types of low carb recipes. So thanks so much for watching guys. If you enjoyed this meat, egg and cheese basket, or meat, egg and cheese muffin, whatever you want to call it, smash that thumbs up there, it really helps the channel. Let me know what you want to see next on this channel down in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new keto recipe videos. If you're looking for some more support from me and to get the answers to the questions you have, check me out on Patreon, and of course, keep it keto. So now we're going to divide this meat between these egg containers. Between these muffin containers. Between these muffin trays. It's gonna taste perhaps even better. Doesn't matter. That's why these things, whoops. As this recipe is so fast to make, preheat your oven to 350 degrees gosh. Because this recipe is so fast to make,